I'm Centra, and I'll be using two decks, Journey to Oz and Wonderland, for your tarot message. An oracle deck called Down the Rabbit Hole, Alicia's Journey through Wonderland. So, let's get started. This message is for Gemini. Three of Wands, Chess Valley. Beautiful. Calculating her journey from the second to the eighth square, Alice embodied the balance of foresight, strategy, and initiative. The Three of Wands speaks of this harmony, urging you to plan with vision, yet bravely step into uncharted territories. Trust your intuition and be poised, for with preparation and courage, success is but a move away. Yes, she's playing chess, and she's waiting to see before she takes an action. So her situation consists of her waiting on something, and the wands represent fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And this fire energy is about taking action. So that's her situation. That could be your situation, Gemini, as well. So let's see you in your position. King of Swords, the Gnat. Strategic, intelligent, logic, rules, clarity, wise, calculated, objective. Yes, that is the swords. Air signs, you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Though intimidated in size, the gnat's true nature is rooted in knowledge, wisdom, and much like the King of Swords, prompts Alice to pierce through superficial fears, dive deep into philosophical discussions, and challenge her own perception. The gnat stands as a symbol for critical thinking, that's Gemini, urging you to embrace intellectual pursuits, dissect ingrained beliefs, and soar into the vast skies of profound contemplation, making good judgment. That's what the swords is all about, cutting through, seeing the truth. What can help you or hinder you? Ace of Cups. Drink me. And the Cups deals with water energy, and that is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Drink me. One sip spiraled Alice into Wonderland's embrace. The Ace of Cups heralds beginnings, teeming with emotional depth, curiosity. Embrace this invitation for introspection and transformation. Trust your heart's whispers and venture fearlessly into your own wonder-filled exploration. And your outcome is the Messenger, the Royal Footman. So there is something that you are definitely waiting for. Communication, connection, guidance, inspiration, message, opportunity, revelation, truth, mystery, and a gift. This card reveals the profound role of communication in your current journey. Messages from loved ones or colleagues bring valuable insights. Be attuned to subtle signs from the universe, reserved solely for you. Observe your surroundings and heed these essential details. Embrace clear expression and attentive listening, for communication is a sacred two-way bridge. And that just makes me think of Gemini all over the place. Because, Gemini represents the twins. And the twins can mean many things. You can be a twin, or you can have two different perspectives of things. And sometimes you can feel this way and change your mind. So this too. But also, Geminis can do so many things. Most of the time, Geminis, if you have Gemini and that rules your 10th house, you have two jobs, two different things you can do. If you have Gemini in your first house, you have two different perspectives, and sometimes it's hard to make a decision. But yeah, and your oracle message is from Down the Rabbit Hole, Alicia's Journey Through Wonderland. And you have Jabberwocky. The Jabberwocky reminds you it's time for you to face your fears head on and don't let them control you. Beautiful. And this year, starting right now, because Uranus went into Gemini. And it just left Taurus, and it just took the earth and just blew it all over the place. But Uranus in Gemini will be a little bit different because it's the high octave energy of Mercury, which rules Gemini. So a lot of things will be happening quickly because it's an air sign. Gemini is an air sign. And Uranus is lightning, sparks, all of a sudden, radical, unpredictable. And now this energy is going into your sign. Doesn't mean it's going to be in your first house. It's wherever within those 12 houses Gemini is for you. And the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So it will flow to these houses in your chart, even though these signs may represent, Libra partnerships, Aquarius, humanitarian things, and Gemini, communication, talking. You will feel this moving, changing energy because Uranus is in Gemini. And it deals with a lot of communication. It deals with children especially because it's Mercury. It's that child in us. So if we have that little child in us, that inner child, just imagine children, our youth. So if you have children, please hold on to them, certain things will be happening, their minds, will change. Education will change. So cars, the way we move, transportation will change. The way everything is going to be up in the air. Everything is going to be, moving quickly, flying. We just was dealing with earth. Now we're dealing with air. And that is how the universe picks us up and move us. And so go with the flow, and have faith. And I hope you enjoyed this message. I just wanted to give you some information. It came to me, especially with Gemini, when I did your cards. I'm like, wow, I need to let you know. This is what's happening. This is what's coming on for 7 years. And this is, 7 is a spiritual number. So it's really going to change us in those particular houses. If you have Gemini in the 10th house, it's going to change the way you, see things. Do things in your work area. You may want to just, do your own business, because it's the 10th house, it's your career, it's your purpose in the world. You as the person as a Gemini, in the first house, you'll change. In the seventh house with relationships, you may have more than one because it's an air energy, but in a way that's good because you can learn people, you can learn, because Gemini is the friend. It wants information. It wants to learn. So, just be blessed. I hope you enjoy this message. And if these things are happening for you anytime, let me know. Bye.